that adds more complexity to the wine, softening acids and bringing more texture to the palate with creamy, buttery flavors. The choice of oak also affects the flavor of our developing wine. New oak imparts sweet and spicy notes, while old oak will add a nutty, almond character. By high-speed rail, just 1.5 hours from Paris and 2 hours from Geneva. There are 5 deliciously distinct wine-growing regions in Burgundy: Chablis and Grand Auxerrois, Côte de Nuit, Côte de Beaune, Côte Chalonnaise, and Mâconnais. The main grapes cultivated in Burgundy are Chardonnay for white wines and Pinot Noir for red wines. Burgundy enjoys a temperate continental climate, perfect for viticulture and wine aficionados alike. Winter tends to be cold and crisp. Spring is gentle, but with a risk of late frost. Summer is hot and dry, and early autumn is usually mild and sunny. Overall, the temperature is cool, even on summer nights, and this is the key for bringing acidity, finesse, and complexity to our wines. There are 3 natural advantages for the vineyards of Burgundy. They are planted on fairly steep hillsides, from 200 to 500 meters in height, protecting the vines from heavy winds and rain. These hillsides experience only 700 to 800 millimeters of rain each year, substantially less than the typical 1,000 millimeters that falls west of the hills. Most of the vineyards face east or southeast, allowing better exposure to the sun. The soil boasts very effective natural drainage. The Chardonnay grape's journey to becoming a white wine of Burgundy begins with the grape harvest in autumn, before the first frost. After harvest, grapes are sorted, destemmed, and promptly pressed into juice. The sugars from this juice will be converted into alcohol through the process of fermentation. It's a pretty straightforward equation. Thanks to the magic of fermentation, sugar plus yeast equals alcohol and carbon dioxide. Each winemaker has their own style. Some will choose to ferment their wine in oak barrels, but most will choose non-reactive cement or stainless steel tanks for the initial fermentation. Each choice the winemaker makes will affect the finished product. Oak tends to add a spicy character as well as micro-oxygenation, while non-reactive vessels yield a more neutral, cleaner flavor. After the first fermentation, it's time to age and bottle the wine. In Burgundy, this aging process typically lasts from 12 to 24 months. It's a long and costly process that is essential to developing the sophistication and subtlety that white Burgundy wines are prized for. The wine is aged in oak barrel produced in Burgundy from locally grown oak trees. A single oak barrel can cost from 800 to as much as 1,000 euros. The wine now undergoes a second malolactic fermentation that adds more complexity to the wine, softening acids and bringing more texture to the palate with creamy, buttery flavors. The choice of oak also affects the flavor of our developing wine. New oak imparts sweet and spicy notes, while old oak will add a nutty, almond character.
It's not the final cava, but we'll test that in the morning.
Okay.